question came from Adam Pan, who wants to know how to spar against a bigger person. Hi guys, Richie Forde here, TKD Coach Academy. So today we put out a question on our Instagram feed, and the question came from Adam Pan, who wants to know how to spar against a bigger person. Okay, so for this question, I have some experience of this myself, fighting in heavier weights, usually being the smaller competitor against taller people. So the advice that I would have sparring against people who are bigger than you and particularly taller would be to be sure that you're not being pushed to the edges of the ring. Okay, if you're second to attack each time and trying to counter only, there's a good chance that they're going to push you towards the edge of the ring and you're going to have limited space for you to act. While you have limited space to act, also going to be a good possibility that because they're taller, they're going to be able to cover distance much easier, and what they would cover space compared to somebody who wouldn't be as tall would be much faster, and also they'll be able to cover much more distance. The second thing that I would focus on is trying to be fast. Try to use your speed to your advantage. This doesn't particularly mean that you have to be always first, but maybe that you break the rhythm with your speed. So maybe as they're about to attack, that's a good time for you to come forward and attack yourself, maybe with counter attacks and also things like that. One very particular important thing against a bigger opponent is you can't be at the end of their leg. If you decide to be at the end of the person's leg, you're never going to get forward and be able to close that distance. The distance is quite an important thing. If you're the smaller fighter, you're going to have to closing the distance very quickly or be on the outside and avoiding with the intention of closing that distance. Okay, if you just play right at the end of their leg, it's not going to be a good place for you to be, and chances are you're going to get picked off quite easily with their leg. Tied in with the idea of speed, I would also use lots of feints to get the person thinking and not leave them have everything their own way. Okay, you need to kind of be in control of the rhythm of the fight a lot more against bigger people, to have them second guessing their own thoughts, so they're not attacking you all the time and putting you on so much pressure. You need to be making them second guess what they do, so you can take that advantage and maybe use that to attack yourself and get in your own techniques. Also, against bigger people, I would not neglect my psychic. That could be a very vital tool for you. If you can get that off first and be the one to use your psychic to keep them at the end of your leg, that would be very beneficial for you, especially if they have the longer legs. If you're the first one to get that kick off to the body especially, and keep them back with a nice solid strong psychic, okay, that's going to be very effective for you, and chances are they're going to have a hard time. Mostly because if they're the bigger person, they're not going to be used to people really attacking them in this way and bringing the fight to them as such. Naturally, when they spar and when they compete, if they're the bigger person, they're going to be usually the boss. Okay, so if you can kind of take them out of that comfort zone a little bit, it might be worth trying and see does that play into your favor more. Okay, so I hope these ideas help out a little bit. If you have another question you want to send our way, you can send it on social media. We're on Facebook, Instagram, and also you can put it in the YouTube comments, and we'll try our best to get back to you and answer any of your questions. Till the next one, make sure and hit that like button and also subscribe for more videos coming up in the future.